live and in high definition. This is Avid Sports 3. Coming up on today's matches, the FA Cup action, we've got Blyth Spartans going up against Birmingham City at Prenton Park. Doncaster Rovers will take on Bristol City, and at Prenton Park it's Tranmere Rovers, and they will be going up against Swansea. All these matches, we have matches from League 1 and League 2 on Avid Sports 3. Stay tuned. Well, good afternoon everyone. Sorry we are a bit late due to some demands. But anyway, I am here. This is the FA Cup third round, and we have 3 matches plus some other matches below that we will have a look for today. My name is Ron Squire. As usual, I'll be taking you through the matches today. It's actually Croft Park, not Prenton Park, because Prenton Park's two places will be awfully awkward. So it's at Croft Park where Blyth Spartans are taking on Birmingham City. Now, as it stands, we only got about a couple of goals in this afternoon before we came on air, but those were on matches that those on the matches that we are covering are not currently on there at the moment. But in the matches below, if we could just have a look, other matches include Derby vs Southport, Fulham vs Wolves, Preston North End vs Norwich, West Bromwich Albion vs Gateshead. No goals there as we can gather at this moment in time. Yeah, no goals going here at this moment in time. So basically we are safe. We're also covering matches in League 1 and in League 2. Only one match in League 1 and League 2, that is. Which is Fleetwood Town versus Swindon. No goals there at the moment, and no goals in League 2. Wait a minute, there is a goal in League 2. Newport County versus Carlisle. Carlisle have just got the goal, so it's 1-0 there. Yeah, don't forget to follow us on both Facebook and on Twitter as we take you through the scores here this third round. And we already know that one side has made it through into fourth round at the moment. That is Cardiff City. They played Colchester last night and they've won 3-1. So all things looking good for Cardiff at the moment. Hopefully to get through the fifth round and so on as well. We'll let you know of more updates in a sec. We just found out that Derby County and Tranmere had chances in their matches but failed to materialise. So still 0-0 in those 2 games we just covered. Also, we can confirm in the game between Spartans and Birmingham, Blyth Spartans nearly had the chance just to go ahead just now. Still 0-0 in that game. There's a goal we can't tell you about in the game between Cambridge United and Luton Town. Cambridge have just got in front off a rebound that just failed to get into the net first time round, but they managed to get back in. 1-0 Cambridge. And there's a goal. We can finally record our first goal here on Avid Sports coverage of the FA Cup, and it is to Swansea in the game between Tranmere and Swansea at Prenton Park, and it is Dyer who just got that goal in. So it's Tranmere Rovers 0, Swansea 1. And we got finally another goal in the FA Cup, and it's going to be an absolute surprise here because it's those giant killers once again. Spartans, they've got a goal against Birmingham City, and what a goal it is. So we'll find out who was scored in a sec, but at the moment it's Spartans 1, Birmingham City 0. And there's another goal we can't tell you now from Dale once again for Blyth Spartans. And yeah, Blyth Spartans, and it's basically game over at this moment of time for those two teams. Blyth Spartans 2, Birmingham City 0. And there's another goal we can't tell you in the game between West Bromwich Albion and Gateshead. Saido Berahino has just got a goal there for West Bromwich Albion. So West Brom 1, Gateshead 0. And there's a goal in the FA Cup, but once again at the New York Stadium. It's Rotherham and it's Bournemouth who just got in front of well, actually still tied with Rotherham, so it's 1-1 at the moment. First half time is Preston versus Norwich. That's half time there, so it's 0-0. It's gone to half time there. And there's another half time in the game between the FA Cup time between all Premier League FA Cup tie between Leicester and Newcastle. Leicester have just got Leicester leading 1-0 there, and there's a goal to tell you about in League Two. Newport County have just tied with Carlisle by a penalty from Adam Chapman in the just before half time. So it's at the moment it is 1-1. More updates to come in a sec. And there's another goal for West Bromwich Albion. We can confirm that. And Tony Blair's is actually having an effect on West Bromwich Albion. Is actually having that positive effect. And as a result, it is 2-0. And they've just gone into half time. 2-0 West Brom. And it's half times everywhere now. Blyth Spartans versus Birmingham have just gone to half time. Tranmere Rovers versus Swansea have just gone to half time. Only Doncaster versus Bristol City need to go to half time, and then we'll take a break from there. But at the moment, before they go into half time, we'll confirm the results. But first, let's just have a look at the results from the fixtures here today in the FA Cup third round. So we'll start in alphabetical order. The FA Cup third round: Barnsley 0, Middlesbrough 0 is still carrying on. Blyth Spartans 2, Birmingham City 0. Bolton Wanderers 0, Wigan 0. Brentford 0, Brighton Hove Albion 0. Cambridge United 1, Luton Town 0. Charlton Athletic 0, Blackburn Rovers 1. Derby County 0, Southport 0. Doncaster Rovers 0, Bristol City 0. Fulham 0, Wolves 0. Huddersfield Town 0, Reading 0. Leicester City 1, Newcastle United 0. Millwall 1, Bradford City 1. Preston North End 0, Norwich City 0. Rochdale 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Rotherham United 1, Bournemouth 1. Tranmere Rovers 0, Swansea City 1. And West Bromwich Albion 2, Gateshead 0. The Sky Bet League 1 and the Sky Bet League 1. Most matches in League 1 have been postponed apart from 3, which we'll read them out now. Late results coming in at the moment for Swindon Town, for Fleetwood versus Swindon Town, and Walsall versus Coventry City. 0-0 in Fleetwood, but it's 1-0 to Coventry in their game against Walsall. Half time at the moment for Port Vale versus Gillingham, it's 1-1. Into Sky Bet League 2, Burton Albion 0, Shrewsbury Town 0. Cambridge United versus Wimbledon has been postponed due to Cambridge's FA Cup tie. Dagenham Redbridge 0, Bury 0. Exeter City 1, Accrington Stanley 0. Mansfield Town versus Luton has been postponed due to an FA Cup fixture for Luton Town. Morecambe 0, Stevenage 0. Newport County 1, Carlisle 1. Northampton Town 0, Southend United 0. Oxford United 1, Cheltenham Town 2. Wycombe Wanderers 1, Hartlepool United 0. And York City 0, Plymouth Argyle 0. The Vanarama Conference South: Chelmsford City versus Farnborough is supposed to be kicking off later on, but it's been postponed. The Scottish Championship: Hearts 1, Hibernian 1. Cowdenbeath 0, Raith Rovers 0. Falkirk 1, Alloa 0. Queen of the South 1, Livingston 1. And Rangers 2, Dumbarton 1. The Danske Bank Irish Premiership: Ballymena 0, Glenavon 1. Crusaders 2, Ballymonard 0. The Gallant Swifts 0, Cliftonville 0. Linfield 0, Coleraine 0. And Warren Point Town 0, Glentoran 1. Okay, we'll be back in about a few more minutes when we'll have the second half of all these FA Cup ties. Don't go away. Okay, we are back for the FA Cup ties here today, and we got goals everywhere, absolute goals everywhere. We can confirm that we can confirm these updates. Birmingham have now tied once again with Blyth Spartans, so it's now 2-2. People who scored for Birmingham are Novak and Thomas. So do apologise for that. I definitely need to sort the system out. So yeah, Novak scored just about 7 minutes after half time. And Thomas has just scored 2 goals. We can confirm in the last few minutes. So Blyth Spartans are not very much so lucky after all. 55 and now 58. And so Birmingham are really now on fire. So it's now 3-2. We can confirm that now. 3-2. They say anything can happen in the FA Cup, and I'm not wrong. Right, Doncaster Rovers have just got a goal in as well, so it is 1-0 there. And the goal scorer for Doncaster Rovers was McCullough. And let's see if there's any more goals anywhere else. Swansea have just got another 2 in as well. One before half time and another just after half time. So it's 3-0 there. Goals, of course, from Dyer, and other goals from Carroll and Barrow. So that's the first 58 minutes as well. So that is all I can update on the main scores at the moment. Other scores elsewhere, no goals for Derby at the moment, no goals for in Fulham at the moment, none in Preston. West Brom have just got 3 more goals, so that's 5-0. So West Brom are really getting in front, even though it's against a conference side. So it's 5-0 there at the moment. Fleetwood Town staying as they are. Newport County staying as they are as well. More updates to come soon. Another goal for Fleetwood Town. We can confirm in League 1. Josh Morris has just got the second goal for Fleetwood Town. So it's Fleetwood Town 2, Swindon Town 0. goal to tell you about in the game between Tranmere Rovers and Swansea City. Power has got the goal for Tranmere Rovers. We can confirm that now. Tranmere, the comeback is back on, so it's 3-1. Still Swansea, but Tranmere are coming back. Meanwhile, there's a goal to tell you about in Preston. Preston North End just finally got a goal against Championship side Norwich, so it's 1-0 there. Other goals to tell you about? Doesn't seem to be at the moment. No other changes in matches that we're covering at this moment in time. League 1 still the same, so is League 2. More updates to come and to bring you when we have them in. Goals to tell you about in the game between Doncaster Rovers and Bristol City. Bristol City have just got a goal back, so it's 1-1 in that game at the moment. It's Smith who got that goal in. And there's another goal we can tell you about as well in the game between Tranmere Rovers and Swansea. Swansea just got another goal in, and it's Gomis who got that goal in. So it's 4-1 Swansea. goals table in the game at Prenton Park. Tranmere Rovers have gone back into the game, but Swansea have just got another one as well. So 1 goal for Tranmere and 1 goal for Swansea, which is now leading up to 5-2. I can repeat that, 5-2. And goal scorers for those two were, if I could just have a look, Stockton for Tranmere Rovers and Wayne Routledge for Swansea. 5-2. Meanwhile, there's another goal for West Bromwich Albion in their game against Gateshead, and the latest goal scorer was Morrison. Seda Berahina's just got the first goal, and then Nchibi. Seda Berahina's got a hat-trick today, by the way. Brunter's got the it was the third of the goal scorers, and the fourth goal scorer was Morrison. So that's 6 goals, 6-0, West Brom. And now let's have a look at updates from League 1 and League 2. Fleetwood got another goal, but Swindon have got back at it as well. So it's currently 2-1 at the moment. Actually, Swindon got back, actually, so the game is back on. So it's Fleetwood 2, Swindon Town 0. And Newport have just got in front. We can confirm. Newport County have just got in front of their game at St Ronnie's Parade, and it's Lee Minshull who got that goal in the 70th minute. So it's Newport County 2, Carlisle United 1. And we've got more updates coming in. Right, more updates coming in. We can confirm now. Okay, so let's just have a look. Preston North End have just got another goal against Norwich. We just confirmed that now. 19 minutes in, it's Paul Gallagher who just got his second goal of the day. Preston North End 2, Norwich City 0. Fulham vs Wolves have not got a goal at the moment. However, they did have plenty of chances, and unfortunately not be able to materialise. So they're most likely to have a replay. Those who will not be having a replay at any moment in time is Barnsley vs Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough is currently leading 1-0 ahead of Barnsley at the moment. Birmingham are leading ahead of Giant Killers Blyth Spartans in with 3-2. Bolton are leading ahead of Wigan in an All Championship tie. Then it is Brentford against Brighton, another All Championship tie. Brentford are leading in that game. But Brighton versus Brentford will need a replay, by the way. Cambridge versus Luton. Cambridge already may have got through. Blackburn may have already got through as well. Okay, and most matches are going into the 90th minute now, so we can expect who will be going through into the fourth round and who will be eliminated, kaput, from the third round of the FA Cup. Okay, so that is most likely to be happening at the moment. So we'll bring you updates in a sec when those matches might most likely be over. Wait a minute, scratch that last message. There's a goal to tell you about in the game between Brentford and Brighton Hove Albion. Brighton Hove Albion just got a goal by Lewis Dunk. So it's Brighton Hove Albion 1, Brentford 0. So Brighton might be going through into the fourth round of the FA Cup as it stands at the moment. Okay, it is full time at Leicester. It is Leicester 1, Newcastle 0. So Leicester are going through into the fourth round of the FA Cup. It's finished at Preston North End, and Preston have got into the fourth round of the FA Cup as well. 2-0 to Norwich. Goal to tell you about at the Hawthorns. And Seyda Berahino has just got his fourth goal of the day. So it's West Brom 7, Gateshead 0. We can confirm that now. And it has gone full time there as well. So it's finished West Brom 7, Gateshead 0. Chris Martin has got his first goal of the day for Derby County. We can confirm that now. So Derby are going through into the fourth round of the FA Cup. Should Derby finish that round as well? Goal to tell you about in the game between the Tranmere Rovers and Swansea City. And as it stands, Swansea might be going in. It's already known that they'll be going through into the fourth round of the FA Cup. So it's first Swansea 6. Tranmere Rovers 2, and it's finished at Croft Park. It's finished Blyth Spartans 2, Birmingham City 3. So Birmingham are going through into the fourth round of the FA Cup. Just need to wait for things from the Keep Road Stadium, where Doncaster Rovers are currently battling Bristol City. If it finishes full time there, then Doncaster Rovers and Bristol City will need a replay. But at the moment, it is 1-1. So the man who just scored that sixth goal for who just scored that sixth goal for Swansea City is Wayne. No, I can't believe. I don't know if it's Wayne Routledge. Can't be Wayne Routledge. Hold on, let me just get more details on that very, very shortly. It's Gummies. Gummies has just got his. It's actually Gummies has just scored that goal in the last few minutes of the 90. So let's see if there's any more goals coming in. Doesn't seem to be. Only Doncaster Rovers versus Bristol City need to finish sometime soon. 10th miss from Corey Smith of Bristol City. Just right short too high. That was the latest one at 84 minutes past. Brentford versus Brighton Hove Albion. That's just got another goal there. So is Brighton Hove Albion 2, Brentford 0. Huddersfield have been eliminated by Reading. Reading's just gone through. Port Vale have gone through in front of Gillingham. So Port Vale are into the 4th round. Actually, they're not playing in there. They're playing in League 1 today. Let's have a look at matches from League 1, by the way. No matches have gone into full time yet in League 1. 2 matches have gone into League 2. Oxford United have lost to Cheltenham 2-1. And Wickham have won against Hartlepool 1-0. So Hartlepool really going down. I'm sorry, Jeff Stelling, but I think your birth team have not really gone to plan as it stands, and it has finished at Port Vale. By the way, it's finished 2-1. Let's see if it's finished full time at Doncaster Rovers. Has it finished? No, but it has finished at Newport County. It's finished Newport 2, Carlisle 1. So Newport County, as it stands, I will just check at the moment. So as it stands in League 2, Newport County are only just 1 point away, and if they win their next match, Newport County will be in the automatic promotion spots to League 1. So as it stands, they're 4th place in table at the moment, only 1 point behind 3rd place Shrewsbury Town, who has currently got 44 points behind Burton Albion and Wycombe Wanderers. Those will be going into League 1 next season, and playoff places are currently filled at the moment. So as it stands at the moment, Newport County is currently joined in the playoff places by Luton Town, Southend United and Plymouth Argyle. Bury, Exeter and Stevenage round out the top 10 with Morecambe, Wimbledon, Accrington Stanley, Cambridge, Portsmouth, Oxford United, Cheltenham Town, York, Mansfield Town, Northampton Town, Dagenham Redbridge and Carlisle, and get the rest of the 22. And those who are most likely to be relegated into the conference next year are Tranmere Rovers and Hartlepool United. League 1 table as it stands at the moment. Swindon Town is most likely to go into the championship next season, alongside Bristol City if they keep staying at the moment. But the playoff lists are currently filled by Preston North End, MK Dons, Bradford City, and Sheffield United. The rest of the table as it stands are Chesterfield, Port Vale, Rochdale, Notts County, Peterborough, Fleetwood, Walsall, Oldham, Doncaster Rovers, Coventry City, Barnsley, Scunthorpe United, Leyton Orient, Gillingham, and Crawley, Crewe, Colchester and Yeovil are the bottom 2. So it's full time everywhere, and we have confirmed it is full time in Doncaster Rovers, and it's finished Doncaster Rovers versus Bristol City. So Doncaster Rovers and Bristol City will be going for a replay soon. Let's see if there's anywhere else just finished full time. All other matches have just gone into full time. So let's just have just need to update on the scores. Hold on. Fulham versus Wolves need a replay. Derby County, they've already just gone through. They're 1-0 up from Southport. Preston North End, we already know they've gone through. West Brom, we already know they've gone through with a 7-goal thriller, including 4 magnificent goals from Saido Berahino. We have no idea why that wasn't in our top 3 matches today. We just chose them out at random because we just like to give them more coverage if they can, even though it's just radio updates. Anyway, we've only got 2 more matches left in the FA Cup to go. Blackburn are currently leading ahead of Charlton 2-1, so Blackburn most likely to go into the 4th round, while Middlesbrough are most likely to go into the 4th round ahead of Barnsley, leading 2-0. So let's just have a look. So let's have a final roundup of the scores from the FA Cup, Sky Bet League 1 and Sky Bet League. Wait a bit, there's another goal to tell you about in the game between Fleetwood Town and Swindon. Swindon just got another goal, so therefore it is 2-2. Anyway, let's just have a roundup of all the goals from the FA Cup, Sky Bet League 1 and Sky Bet League 2. So we'll start off with the FA Cup. Barnsley 0, Middlesbrough 2. That's a late score. Blyth Spartans 2, Birmingham City 3. Bolton Wanderers 1, Wigan Athletic 0. Brentford 0, Brighton Hove Albion 2. Cambridge United 2, Luton Town 1. Charlton Athletic 1, Blackburn Rovers 2. Derby County 1, Southport 0. Doncaster Rovers 1, Bristol City 1, and we'll need a replay. Fulham 0, Wolves 0, and we'll need a replay. Huddersfield Town 0, Reading 1. Leicester City 1, Newcastle United 0. Millwall 3, Bradford City 3, and we'll need a replay. Preston North End 2, Norwich City 0. Rochdale 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Rotherham United 1, Bournemouth 5. Tranmere Rovers 2, Swansea City 6. West Bromwich Albion 7, Gateshead 0. So those who will be going through into the fourth round of the FA Cup are Middlesbrough, Birmingham City, Bolton Wanderers, Brighton Hove Albion, Cambridge United, Blackburn Rovers as it stands at the moment, Derby County, Reading, Leicester City, Preston North End, Rochdale, Bournemouth, Swansea and West Bromwich Albion. Now let's get the results from 3 matches that were on in the Sky Bet League 1. Fleetwood Town 2, Swindon Town 2. Port Vale 2, Gillingham Town 1. And Walsall 0, Coventry City 2. And finally in Sky Bet League 2, Burton Albion 1, Shrewsbury Town 0. Cambridge United versus Wimbledon has been postponed due to the FA Cup draw. Dagenham Redbridge 1, Bury 0. Exeter 1, Accrington Stanley 2. Mansfield Town versus Luton has been postponed due to an FA Cup draw for Luton. Morecambe 0, Stevenage 0. Newport County 2, Carlisle 1. Northampton Town 1, Southend United 1. Oxford United 0. Oxford United 1, Cheltenham Town 2. Wycombe Wanderers 1, Hartlepool United 0. And York City 0, Plymouth Argyle 0. Okay, so thank you very much for tuning in to our FA Cup coverage today. Sorry if this has been a little bit, just been like that. But though, anyway, just thank you very much for tuning in. We will be back with Premier League action on the. We will not be on the. We will do a Sunday service because unfortunately we're not going to be free on Saturday. So Sunday service, only 2 matches in the Barclays Premier League. Arsenal versus Stoke City at the Emirates, and Manchester United versus Southampton at Old Trafford. So hopefully you can join me in for that. So below I will include the results from the previous day's results from there. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you on Sunday the 11th of January. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Enjoy Avid Sports on your game consoles, online, on the go, and full broadcasts are on demand on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe for more content.